Hey there, Taylor Elwood here, and welcome to the Indie Author Business Success YouTube channel. Um, Today we're going to be talking about an exciting new feature on Amazon that allows you to add your book to existing series and allows you to create series. Um, and so you're going to want to check that out. If you're watching this video, make sure that you click on subscribe and also click on the little bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I do videos. All right, so let's get started here. It used to be that back when you wanted to update your books, like let's say you had a new book out and you wanted it to be attached to a particular series, you'd have to go into Amazon Author Central, go to Help, go to My Books, update information about my book, and then go ahead and submit that information. That's how it used to be. And as you can see now, they're making some changes on the Amazon Author Central. Now you also have to, like if you want to do phone support, you have to go to the new Amazon Author Central. So, again, these are things that are good for you to know about because there are some actual changes that are going on here. Anyway, what I want to show you today, though, is that you can, if you're in, on KDP, Amazon, you can actually go in and make your own changes now to your series. And the reason you can do that is because they've added some new features. So if you see here, they have new create and manage a series. You can actually go in and you can click on, if we go ahead and click on this, it'll actually allow us to create a new series, and we can also view the existing series that we have. And this is nice because then it makes it a lot easier for us to take care of this on ourselves. Now, this actually allows us to set up a series. We're not going to go ahead and do that right now, but I just wanted to show you that, in fact, you can. You can actually set it up so that you automatically have up to the first 3 book covers in your series, and you can even enter in a description of the series if you want to. Now let's go back, and when we go back here, it of course also allows us to view the series below, and you can actually view the actual series. So one thing you can do is we can click view titles and series, and that gives us another way to filter what shows up in here as far as the actual series goes. And one thing you'll note is that this actually shows you now book in the Zombie Apocalypse Call Center series. So that's pretty nifty. So you can actually see the different series that are in there. And you can also click over here and click on Manage Series. And when you click on Manage Series, that allows you to actually go in and manage the books that are in your series. So you can go in here and you can actually click Edit Series Details. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and actually go in and add this kind of stuff. I might add that this is all stuff that is literally just kind of popping up. So, this kind of gives you an idea as to what's showing up here and how to format it. So, and you can enter a description for your series if you want to, or you can just leave it blank and they'll put in the first book of the series. I, at this time, would probably go with the first book of the series because I think that would probably be helpful. And just as a note here, I'm just going to go back one here again. And so we see here, we can edit the book order, edit series relationship, or even remove from the series if we want to. And this shows us right now that we have, we actually have, like, these are the 4 books in the series right now. We can also click on here. We can also click on related content, and this shows us the actual related content, which is nice too, because then you actually get to see other books that are related to that content. Again, this is something that they're just editing or adding, so that's really helpful. And then we can also go in and we can click Add Existing Title, which then allows us to find one of the books and add it to it. So again, this is a really helpful way for you to actually manage to create your thing. You can even delete the series, which I don't recommend doing, because again, you want to actually be able to see the books. So this to me is like a really nice new change to Amazon, and something that I highly recommend for anyone to take advantage of. And let me just show you real quick. We're going to go in and we're going to take a look on this is why this is so important. You always want to have your books added to the appropriate series, and the reason why you do is because if your book is in a specific series, it makes it easier for people to find the rest of that book, the books in that series. When they go to the author page, assuming Amazon actually loads it up here, they're going to actually see that, for example, here's book 3 of 4 of the Zombie Apocalypse Call Center series. And you can see the total books. So this is on the page. But here's what's really nice. If I click on this, it's going to take me through, and it's going to show me book 1, book 2, and here is where you see the description, in this case from book 1. Now what you could do is you could, as I said earlier, you could create an actual description if you wanted to yourself. So that's something to keep in mind. But here's something else that's nice. Over here, you have the total price for $14.97 of all the books. So like if people want to buy it, they can. But then also, you've got the in this case, a pre-order, because Heroes of the Zombie Apocalypse Call Center is coming out soon. So in this case, this is really nice because you get to see the entire series. And that's something that we really want. We want to be able to see the actual series. So this is, and what's really nice here is that overall you don't have ads. You do have this down here, and they're probably at some point going to add ads, but for the most part, this is ad-free, which makes it easier for selling your book. If you're doing actual ads for your book series, I always recommend using the link to your ad series, because you're going to to the series, not just to the specific book, because then it makes it easier for you to find or get all of the different books in the series, and instead of just and you don't have to deal with all the advertisements that you would otherwise. So that's always a nice thing. So let's go back here, and another thing that you can do in here is, if we go in here, we can click Manage Series here. And again, you can then go in and add the book to the series. And other thing I want to check real quick, because I'm hoping that they actually have added this to paperback. Again, this is like literally a new feature. So like, I know it seems like, oh, geez, Taylor, you're like, they literally came out with that this week as far as the series thing went. I was so excited when I saw it, because I just finished writing my book. And so look at that, even on the thing here, it still says book 3 of 4. So even for the print version, you can actually see that now, whereas before you couldn't. So that's an improvement. They don't have it set up here now where you can just buy all the totals, but see, even this makes it easy for you to do the same thing with print. So this again is something that you want to be doing, and you want to actually focus in, if you want to focus in on selling print copies, or just make it so that people know that they can buy the series in print. This is a way you can do that. So this is again a really helpful change in Amazon. I'm really excited about it, and I highly recommend that if you have your books in a series, that you go in and update your stuff. Again, you can just go in and make whatever changes you want to make. And this is a great way for you to basically make sure that people know about your books, and all the books in the series. All right, that's it for today. I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you for watching. And again, if you're on YouTube, click on the little subscribe button, and then click on the bell notification, so that way you get notified when I do future videos.